Hi, today's Bible story is from the old part of the Bible, the Old Testament, and it's called The Promise, and I'm reading it from the Lion First Bible. The stars twinkled in the velvet black night, 1,000,000,000,000,000 stars. Abraham stood outside his tent and began to count. 1, 2, 3. Had he counted that one before? He began again. 1, 2, 3, 4. But he soon gave up. God was right. There were too many stars to count. God had a special plan for Abraham. You must leave your home, God said, and go to a new land. If you trust me and do as I tell you, I will give you a family so big they will be like the stars, too many to count. I promise. A family means children, and Abraham had no children, but he trusted God and did as God told him. So Abraham sold his house in the city of Ur. Abraham and his wife Sarah and their nephew Lot packed up for the journey. They took tents with them to sleep in. Every day they had to find fresh grassy places for their sheep and their goats and their cows and their donkeys and their camels. It was a long, hard journey, but at last they came to a new land. If you trust me and do as I tell you, I will give this whole land to your family, God said. Abraham still had no children, but he trusted God and he did as God told him. There were lots more sheep now, and goats and cows and donkeys and camels. It was hard to find grass for them all. The green valley looks good, said nephew Lot one day. You go there then, said kind Uncle Abraham. I'll move up to the hills. There wasn't much grass there for all these animals. God loved Abraham all the more for being kind to Lot. Remember, you have my promise, God said. But still no children, Abraham answered sadly. They had hoped and hoped, but Abraham was growing old and Sarah's hair was grey. Surely it was too late now to have children. Next time God had something to tell them, he sent 3 men to their tent. Sarah baked fresh bread and cooked the visitors a special meal. Before a year has gone by, you and Sarah will have a baby boy, the men told Abraham. Sarah heard and she laughed to herself. I'm far too old, she said, and so is Abraham. No, said the men, you will have a baby. God says so. And before the year had gone by, the baby came. God always keeps his promises. Sarah cuddled the baby and he chuckled and laughed. And Sarah laughed too. She just couldn't help it. She was so happy. And Abraham tickled the baby's toes and he laughed too. He just couldn't help it. He was so happy. And they called their baby Isaac. And that's the end of today's story. And as you can see, Abraham and Sarah had to be really patient. And patient means waiting calmly for something without making a fuss. And they had to wait for a few years for their baby to come. And they were really old and they'd almost given up hope. But God always keeps his promises. Now I'm going to say a prayer now, so if you shut your eyes to help you concentrate. I really don't like waiting, Lord. It seems to take so long. Show me how to be patient and enjoy the wait as well as the rewards. Amen. Now, something else to help for you to practice waiting. Has anyone ever planted any seeds? Maybe you could have a go this week at planting some seeds. So I've got a little pot with some compost in. And I've got my packet of seeds. And I'm going to take one out. So this is a sunflower seed. Look how tiny that is. And if I put that into my pot and poke it in and then put it on a windowsill and water it, eventually a little shoot will come out and I'll get a sunflower that look like this. But I'll have to wait a long time. So see if you can practice being patient and waiting and plant your sunflower and see if it grows, and then you can send a photo in to show me of what your sunflower looks like. But it might take quite a few months, so you will have to do lots of good waiting. Now, if you want to have a go at another few activities, you've got a spot the difference sheet that your adult can print out. And there's also another activity to do as well. So get your adult to look at the email they got sent and they can click them and print them out for you to do. Have a great week. See you next time. Bye.